Good morning. It's the first day of a hopefully better year, uh, and we decided why not go out on a trip on the very first day of 2021. So we are heading towards the coastal areas of Maharashtra. We'll be hitting Dapoli, Srivardhan, Harihareshwar, and Diveagar. It's a 2-day trip, so let's see how it goes.
We started out early at 7 am from Mumbai all the way to Dapoli, and on day 2, we travelled from Dapoli to Diveagar. Mumbai to Dapoli is 230 kilometers, but it took us around 7 hours to reach because we stopped for breakfast and the roads were not so ideal. And after driving for so long, we finally hit the beach.
Right now we are at Igloo Beach Resort, somewhere in Dapoli. It's right in front of the beach. They have some cool igloo-shaped domes. Unfortunately, we couldn't book one. We had to book another house that's right at the back. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And right now we'll have our lunch and we'll set out to look for some more places.
The rooms were pretty good. The food was okayish. But since the resort was directly connected to the beach, we had the privilege to view a beautiful sunset. And as the night fell, we could feel the cold breeze hitting our faces, accompanied by the sweet sound of the sea. We had stepped right into heaven. So the next day, we hopped onto a boat and the journey continued.
Day 2, I'm walking right on top of Suvarnadurg Fort, which is just around 20 minutes from Dapoli, from the place where we were staying. It's a fort built in the middle of the sea. It's beautiful to begin with, and yeah, we are gonna explore and let's see what the drone captures.
The fort was mostly ruins from the inside, but from the outside, breathtaking. This majestic fort was conquered by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj in 1660. You can reach here from Harnai port via boats. It takes around 10 to 15 minutes and costs around 200 rupees. We were back on the road and took ferry services to cut our travelling time. Even though the roads weren't ideal, the surroundings just kept getting more and more and more beautiful, and we couldn't help but stop every now and then to adore it. Earlier, we had planned to stop at Harihareshwar and Srivardhan en route Diveagar, but we hadn't anticipated the road conditions to almost double our travelling time. Hence, we unfortunately had to skip Srivardhan.
We are finally here at Harihareshwar. It was a very long and tiring drive. The road from Dapoli to Harihareshwar is narrow. It's almost 60% of the road is full of potholes, so you really need to drive slowly. So just keep that in mind if you plan to travel from there. And yeah, now we are finally here at Harihareshwar and we'll be exploring the beach.
We finally managed to reach Diveagar at night. We rested at Oasis Resort in Diveagar. It costed us around 4,000 bucks. The rooms were good and so was the food. The next day, we had some breakfast and walked our way amidst endless coconut trees towards the beach.
Right behind me is Diveagar Beach. I really didn't expect this beach to be this clean, but surprisingly it is, and I believe this might just make it to the top 5 beaches I've ever visited. And it's just a 5-minute walk away from the resort that we are staying in.
Overall, the trip was amazing with the pristine beaches, forts, and seafood. The only cons were the pandemic we are all in and the roads, which can easily tire you out. But the mesmerizing beauty of Konkan takes it all away.